So my name's Rebekah Davenport. I'm doing my combined Masters of Clinical Psychology and PhD at the University of Melbourne. It might sound cliche, but to be completely honest, I'm just really curious about people. Very deeply curious about the human mind, people's stories, particularly people with MS, the way that cognitive patterns affect how we adjust to everyday events and huge disease-related events. I think that is what gets me up in the morning, just, remaining curious, asking questions, and sometimes finding answers to those. And that resulting in improvements in people's functioning and their understanding of themselves as well. I kind of naturally fell into an honours research project with Dr. Sclerosis that was focused on mood disorders in people with multiple sclerosis, which is about to be published. And that was the first time that I actually was engaging with people with this disease and was immediately captured by these people's experiences. So my PhD focuses on understanding the psychological factors that contribute to both the development and the maintenance of depression, anxiety, and sexual dysfunction. So these are three highly prevalent symptoms in MS, but they are regularly overlooked in clinical practice and in decades and decades of research into this disease. So we're looking at a range of psychological factors, trying to figure out what are the particular cognitive mechanisms that underlie these symptoms, because we don't understand them very well, so that we can provide a model that describes these symptoms that will inform transdiagnostic psychological interventions for depression and anxiety, and perhaps the first psychological treatments for sexual dysfunction, as none currently exist. And we hope that this research translates to models, evidence-based models, that will help the development of psychological interventions that are more targeted. So at present, psychological interventions for depression and anxiety are more general, less targeted to people with MS, whereas we believe there are particular factors specific to MS, and if we can identify them, then we can target them specifically and hopefully see greater reductions in comorbid levels of depression and anxiety. Huge thanks to all the donors and fundraisers that help support MS Australia funding, that allow us as researchers and as clinicians to explore important clinical questions that would otherwise not be attended to. And being able to explore these research questions so flexibly means that we can better help understand people with MS.